Because she talked before. And now she's focused on other things. So she'll talk again. Watch. Also, I feel like it's going to get more real and raw, y'all. I'm thinking about his safety, everybody else's safety. But what am I going to do? You gotta buy the cookbook.
Ela me deixa só ficar na vontade. Manda foto, sinto o gosto e apago. Finjo que eu nunca tô na maldade. Mas na minha mente só eu sei a verdade. Sendo aquele que dá tranquilidade.
Good morning, y'all. It's a happy, wonderful, fabulous Monday. No, it is. It's happy and fabulous because, you know, we live to see another day. But let me tell you, y'all, the way my night was set up and the way my morning was set up, it was literally very I'm just saying. But it is what it is. So Mercy is sick. She's for the past 3 days, she's been like throwing up and just diarrhea. Like, just, I don't know. I have every excuse in the world to like not record today, but I'm not gonna not record today. A friend of mine, if you're not following her, I'll put her handle right here. Just Being Melanie. She is hilarious. I don't know what you're doing not following her, just on all her social media, but she also has a YouTube channel. She and I decided to do 10 days of 10-minute vlogs every single day. So for the next 10 days, you're gonna definitely be getting vlogs from me. I don't know what kind of content it's gonna be. You're probably gonna hear the dishwasher in the background. You're gonna see my baby sitting up on the table peeling garlic. You're gonna hear me talk about all the situations we have. It is what it is. But I'm gonna be vlogging. So I'm doing this because, one, we always make excuses as content creators. Oh, I can't do it. I have this. I have this. No, I can't make any more excuses. Yeah, my baby don't feel well. Yes, I'm under the weather. Or I'm not under the weather. She is. But I do want to be a content creator. So like, if I had a job, say if I was a teacher, I couldn't say, oh, I don't feel like going today. No, I got to show up for myself every single day. So if you are a content creator and you watch me, jump on this challenge with us because it will be great right now. And also, I feel like it's going to get more real and raw, y'all. What's your matter? What's your matter? So I'm looking out too, as y'all know I always do. There's a screen here, so that's why I always look so dirty. I mean, plus my kids touch it because, you know, I got a whole bunch of them. But yeah, y'all, this garden is looking great out here. Look at that. It is like really flourishing, and I'm so happy that it rained last night, so I don't have to water it. She's mad because she can't push the stool. Mercy, where are you going with the stool? Like why? You're gonna push it over and then you're gonna knock over my tripod. Hold on. Where are you going? And what do you want? All right, you're there. Now what? That's one way to get up there. What do you want? This pantry, y'all, I've restocked it yesterday with more dried fruit, coconut milk, some Boulder Cannon chips. I love those. But this coconut milk right here, this is the only one I found that actually has just coconuts. That other brand, y'all know which one it is, does not have just coconuts. All right, let's get you some freeze-dried fruit. And she only likes it, well, she likes them all, but this is her favorite. The bananas and strawberries. You want this one? Mercy? Moana's on, y'all, so we all make no sense. That's the chicken in the freezer. God, my brain, y'all. That's the chicken in the sink right there, but you see it's in a bag. I'm just thawing it out because it was in the freezer last night. I meant to take it out last night, but again, she was her. You want apples? Mercy. Yeah, it's hard. If you have a child on the spectrum, you know. But soon, she will talk because she talked before. And now she's focused on other things, so she'll talk again. Watch. Y'all see, she is always up on the table, like helping me peel garlic. Apparently, I got some onions there. I almost lost the word. I didn't know what it was. I got a bell pepper and a potato here already washed. We're gonna make some curry. All right, I set her a little palette here on the floor, so she's happy now. She probably won't stay there, but oh well. Careful, don't touch it. The movie just a little bit so mommy can get in. All right. Yeah, y'all, I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these veggies. And then when the chicken gets pretty thawed, it doesn't even have to be fully thawed, just pretty thawed, I'm gonna sear it. Probably in here, and then season it and everything, and then put the veggies in here, and I mean, you'll see. But for right now, I figure if I can save myself the stuff later, Blake's on his way home. And I'm sorry for the dishwasher being so loud. Blake's on his way home from work. So hopefully Mercy will be sleepy again and want to take a nap so that we can take a nap. Again, if it's between me taking a nap and him taking a nap, of course he's gonna get to take the nap, because it's not even about the fact that him working outside the home, blah blah blah. It's about the fact that he drives big 18-wheelers, and I'm thinking about his safety, everybody else's safety. Me, I can crash whenever. At the end of the day, if she decides she wants to sleep, I can tell the kids, the big kids, here's your homeschool lesson. Me and Mercy gonna take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of eating up with an iPad or with the TV and go take a nap. He can't do that. And he drives overnight. So, yeah. When he gets home, he usually eats like a little bite and he's off to bed. And he doesn't sleep that long. It's still early, so he's trying to like figure out his circadian rhythm and switching it up a little bit. So he's having a hard time sleeping in the daytime. It's almost like jet lag. So I just cut him like big enough to where some of them that don't want the potatoes can like pull them out. And then if they do want the potatoes, you know, they'll have them. But just dice them. And yes, before anybody says anything, I know my knives suck. And it's because I cook so much. And so I do sharpen them. I do have a knife sharpener that my friend Andresa got me. And I use it when I think about it. But for the most part, I'm usually sawing into anything. So if you want to, you can buy me a new set of knives. That'd be great. I'll send you my address. You can buy me some knives. Again, another thing that I don't typically put, well, sometimes I do. It's bell peppers. But me and my husband love it like this. We'll call it curry. It's very good. And if I remember, I'll put the recipe, the complete recipe, in the description box. And if I don't, y'all gotta wait for the cookbook. We got a cookbook coming out, me and Blake. I've been working on it every day, and even though I'm tired today, I still gotta work on it. I'm trying to really challenge myself every day with everything, whether it be like this vlog or whether it be my book, like do 1 page, do 2 pages a day. Because by the time I look up, it'll be done. I get very overwhelmed with things like, oh, this is a huge task. But one time I was talking to my best friend, and I was making books for my kids, because I write curriculum, if you didn't know. And she gave me a title for my book, and it was just like to help Dylan learn how to read, which, happy to say, Dylan can read now and spell words. I'll quiz her all the time, and I'm like, spell this, and she's like, oh, it's so great. And if you didn't know, she has apraxia, so that's like really challenging, but I figured out ways to help her learn how to read. But anyways, I'm rambling. And I was talking to my best friend about that, the curriculum that I wrote for Dylan, and she gave me the title, A Word or Two a Day. And I'm like, that's great. But anyways, that's how I live my life. Like, just do bits and bits a day, and you'll get it accomplished. So, with that being said, you're leaving? You want applesauce? Okay, I'm glad you're eating. Please, God, don't let her throw this up. I've been feeling so bad, y'all. When she does get sick, too, she's like, no. That's the one word she never lost. And she just feels so bad. I mean, ugh. This morning was rough. But what am I going to do? I don't have grandparents to drop my kids off at. You know, it's not like when we were younger and everybody had the whole village thing going on. It's me and my husband thugging it out and making it work. And we're going to make it work. We always do. We have been thus far. And I think my kids are pretty great. All right. That's it for that. You want your applesauce? She's over here eating Boulder Cannon chips. I love those. I think I've talked about them before. They are delicious. And they're gluten-free. And they don't have anything except potatoes, olive oil, and salt. And you can't get much cleaner than that, right? I want to get one of those little mandolin things to be able to make my own potato chips, though. That's my thing now, y'all. I am really, really into making my own stuff. Last night we made cheese. We made cheese out of cashews. I'm gonna put the reel right here.
Stop scrolling. Let's make cheese. We just made cheese, but this wasn't any ordinary cheese. This was the kind of cheese my kids can actually eat and digest. Now, yes, it's made out of nuts, so if you got a nut allergy, this is not for you. But if you get the bubble guts when you have dairy, this is probably for you. True story, we've been focusing on only eating whole foods, but I'd be a liar if I didn't say I didn't miss nachos, pizza, and all that other stuff I used to love. And contrary to popular belief, I am not depriving my kids of anything they like. I'm just learning a healthier way to make everything. So yeah, I can go buy Taco Bell and get some chips and a cup of cheese. Remember that thing was 99 cents? It sure ain't anymore. But it's easier to do it with my family, and it's so much fun that we have all this interaction together. So if you got picky kids or kids on the spectrum, you already know if they don't know what's in it, they're not eating. So the best way to get them to try it is to make sure they're involved. Now this one's pretty simple. So simple we let the kids make it. Nuts, water, nutritional yeast, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, paprika, cumin. That's it. So leave that big block of yellow cheese right on the shelf where it's supposed to be. Because do we even know what's inside that anyway? Since when is it okay to leave cheese on the shelf for 99 years? Now if you're trying to keep it clean, fun, and delicious, and actually get your picky eaters to eat it,
We just made cheese.
we just made cheese.
It's very good.
And believe me, I got one that's real picky. Save this one and tag your favorite crunchy mama.
But yeah, it was so good. The kids loved it. At first, Austin was like, I don't know. And then after he tasted it, I think it's because it was cold. When it came out the blender, it was cold. Then once we warmed it up, he was like, oh, snap, this is good. So much to where the grocery store is very close to our house. I had to leave in the middle of dinner and go get more chips at the grocery store. And we use siete chips. They're made out of cassava root. Also very, very, very clean ingredients. I think I showed that in my last vlog. So, and they're grain free. And that's another thing that I got to figure out how to make instead of having to leave my house and go spend $4.99 for a bag of chips, which, you know, the more expensive stuff, they don't put as much in there. Well, nothing they put as much in, but, you know, they really don't. I got my hand at such a weird angle because I don't want to move my pot. If I was on my short, y'all know what I would say. Chop it like you want it, but you know I like it rough. I like rough chopped garlic. I don't, I want to taste my garlic. And I'm going to try very hard to have this up because, you know, I want to adhere to what the commitment I made with my friend. Also, I'm going to try really not to edit this. So, you're going to get what you're going to get and don't pitch a fit. So, I'm going to put all this stuff in my pot.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Yeah. Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be. Yeah. Are you gonna be? 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 Well. Still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Still in love, so in love, still in love. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even show y'all. We did clean the garage. See how clean it is? Mercy has strapped herself in the stroller. Eden has woken up and she wants to go on a walk, but look outside, y'all. It is really, really pouring. I don't even know if you can see it, but yeah, it's pouring out there. All right, y'all, that's it for today. I'm going to show you what this curry looks like. Eden's up, Mercy's up. Hopefully they'll go back to sleep. Well, hopefully Mercy will go back to sleep. Eden, I can set her up on her iPad and do school. The kids can do their school on their iPad. And hopefully me and Blake and Mercy can get a nap. So fingers crossed. If we don't, it is what it is. Hashtag mom life. Everything turned out great. I tasted it. It is boop, amazing. I'll try to remember. I will try to remember to put it in the description box. If I don't, you better buy the cookbook. It's coming. It is coming. Push me, challenge me. What is something that you want to do that you've been working on or wanting to work on and you say, hey, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and you haven't done it yet? I'm challenging you. Go and do it. All right, y'all. Leave it in the comments. Let me know and I will push you just like I need you to push me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. And thank you so much for joining me as always. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye-bye.
Still in love, so in love, still in love.
Ela me deixa, eu só ficar na vontade. Manda foto, sinto o gosto e apago. Finjo que eu nunca tô na maldade, mas na minha mente só eu sei a verdade. Sendo aquele que dá tranquilidade.